Hello, welcome back to this AFL end of season playoffs, and we've got two games for the preliminary finals. That'll be St Kilda against Collingwood, so first place second, and Essendon will play Port Adelaide. If we have a quick look at there you go, that's the path through to the grand final. We've got St Kilda and Collingwood, who narrowly, through the last kick of the game, beat Sydney in the last round. So let's get to the first game, which is St Kilda against Collingwood, and let's join the kick-off.
The Rucks staring each other down. Cameron wins the first hit out. Crouch. They've put themselves under pressure. Thought his way through it. Dacos. Can he find a teammate? Markov couldn't get a disposal. Kicks inside the forward 50. Wilkie had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Hill can run and carry. Felt the pressure there. Good thinking and good execution too. Some people can't kick that far. The Pies guarding the corridor. Markov with the big fist. Closed him down. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Cameron with the tap. Pendlebury. This is great pressure footy. Butler. He might have thought about hand passing. They've given it back. They've opened them up here. He's generally a good kick. Henry making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Normally delivers. Schultz puts his teammate under the pump. Cameron. That's a quality hand pass. De Goey spills out in the tackle. Steele feeling the heat. Owens. He's suddenly a popular man. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Marshall wins it down. Steele. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Good disciplined defence. Butler cops some unwanted attention. We're still waiting for the quarter's first goal. Rucks go at it. Crouch. Steele. The distance is the only problem. He's got it!
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Marshall with the tap. Crouch. He's set upon. And we will do it all again. Cox got his palm to it. Crisp. Dacos. What's he got on offer? Wanganeen Malira takes an excellent grab. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Hill. The Pies have denied them the corridor. Murphy clears the area. Pendlebury. Not a lot of space to work with. Butler brushes aside the would-be tackler. Hill farms it out. McCreary runs onto it. Gets his kick despite the heat. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
To level it up on the scoreboard. He's done just that.
Showing exactly why they want the ball in his hands.
Back on terms again. Cameron with the tap. It's no place for the faint-hearted. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Good ruck work. Solid tackle. Rinse and repeat. Cameron got his palm to it. De Goey leading by example. Cox on a lead. Inside 50 with the kick. That's wasteful. He might have thought about the corridor. Henry. Tony Modra would have been proud of that. Well done. Throws it on the boot. Sinclair. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Frampton wins it back. Great mark. Searching kick. Howard couldn't quite. Cox couldn't get an effective disposal. Steele in heavy traffic. Can he hit a target? McCreary gets there first. He's so clean with the footy. Dacos. Crisp. He's made a hot start to this match. De Goey working hard and being rewarded. Cox sets sail for home and he has delivered.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
So they've got a couple now and they're looking dangerous. Marshall with a deft tap. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? No prior, and we'll have a ball up. The two big men do battle. Windhager. Marshall. He's been busy so far. Maynard drops into the hole and cuts that one off. Doesn't often waste it.
Blast away, and that's out on the full.
Into the pocket he goes. Who's front and centre? Sharman lurking menacingly. Desperate defence. The Saints with a chance for a stoppage goal. Marshall wins it. Steele sharks it. That might have been dropping the ball. Howe, dangerous place to turn it over. We've got another stoppage. Cameron showing his skills. They have a good understanding, those two. Dacos, side bottom. On centre wing, who's marked? McCreary under pressure. The defenders will be nervous. Webster had it and lost it. That's poor play. This for 3 on the trot, and he steers it through.
You turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
The Pies are playing with confidence and flair early. Cox palms it down. DeGoey, Dacos drives it inside the forward 50. Mitchell demanded the footy and got it.
This, to make a good start, a very good one.
Kicking for his first. Marshall heads off the danger with a well-judged mark. Can they keep the footy this time? Murphy got a fist in. Hill, he's run into trouble. Wanganeen Malera sets up a foot race. Howe is dangerous when he has space. They've had the better of the contest to this point. The Pies with the early advantage. They're up and about, but the challenge will come.
Just need to take the game on a bit more. They seemed a little hesitant in the first quarter. They're right in the game, but a bit more aggression with the footy could go a long way. They'll also look to increase their pressure on the ball carrier.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. DeGoey. They cannot keep him quiet. Dacos gets to the front spot.
To really stamp some authority on this match. That's what they call a good old-fashioned clanger.
The Saints not at their best so far. Henry working hard and presenting well. That'll work. Panicked under pressure. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. You can see their confidence growing. Hill for a 3-goal game. It's there. They're pinched a break.
The Saints are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The Pies with a bit of breathing space now. Cameron with the tap. Crouch. Can he get it out? Higgins. Good tackle. Side bottom. Affects the turnover. That's unusual. He's lost possession.
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
Takes the logical option. Markov. He's lost it.
He had prior opportunity.
There goes the kick. Inside the 50. Moore runs onto it. They're playing with purpose and poise. Mitchell. Ignoring the corridor for now. That's a bit of a waste. Fends off well. Hill has it now on centre wing. He's caught. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Cameron, the winner there. Dacos. McCreary, stripped of the footy. Met solidly. Wanganeen Malera takes it on the half-back flank. Hill couldn't burst through.
Run down. Great chase.
They're huffing and puffing. Gets up high and manages to hold on. Sensational grab. Kicks to a contest. Butler. His field kicking is normally first rate. Windhager. The Saints need to make inroads soon. Markov tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Moore in space. Can run and carry. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
Kicking at his first.
He converts and narrows the margin.
Great team goal. They keep playing like that, and they won't be behind for long.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. Cameron gets his hand to it. Steele leading from the front. Membry, they've worked it well.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
We've seen him do this before, and he's done it again. Have some of that, he says.
He's just shown why they're happy for him to take those kinds of shots. He's a beautiful.
The Pies by a goal. Cameron had his measure today. De Goey, Dacos. He's everywhere at the moment. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Easy goal, surely. He hasn't missed it, has he?
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The Pies are holding them at bay. The big men fly. Windhager comes free in the tackle.
Tries to take him on and loses.
Steele kicks to space. Frampton in the clear on centre wing. The Pies are playing some great footy. He's besieged.
The lift door's closed on him, and he's gone.
By hand, Dacos. Time to measure the kick. He's normally better than that. Can he be the fire starter? The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. Some indirect ball movement here. Murphy just waiting for the right moment to press go. Quaynor. The Pies look well drilled. That's good vision. Dacos. Clever kick. Hill intercepts on centre wing. They're a big chance here. Defence 101 there. Pushes him away. He just keeps racking up disposals. Poor disposal. Keeps letting them down. Brings it out wide. Henry.
I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
Kicking for his first. Cameron saves the day. A chance to clear now. Maynard has found some space. That is very charitable. That's not going to work. Higgins. It's a desperate tackle. Marshall gives him a good old-fashioned don't argue. Was he held without it?
Must be holding the ball, and it is.
The Pies playing like winners. The kick lets them down.
The Saints with a late chance.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
Good teams need goal-kicking midfielders, and he's certainly one of those.
The Pies head to the rooms with a narrow lead. We could have a thriller on our hands.
That's not to say that this match hasn't been enjoyable, though. Sometimes low-scoring matches can be wonderfully entertaining. There are only 15 goals scored in the 2005 Grand Final, but it's an all-time classic.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. What a game he's having. Howe wins it back. Cameron mops that one up. The Saints forcing them out wide. Frampton, good kick. Quality delivery by foot. This will be their first entry for a while. Cox is so strong one-on-one. That's come off the side of the boot.
Missed the target by a long way.
I've liked his game today. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. And out of play.
How's it look down there, Gary?
The Saints are doing a lot right, and they've got great belief they can win this match. The longer they stay close, the more that belief will grow.
Steele squeezes the kick. Crouch comes steaming through. Brilliant fend-off. Had some assistance. He's wriggled clear. Marshall. It's a tough game. Uses the non-preferred. Steele. That could be a goal-saving tackle. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Big clearance to win here. De Goey feeling the heat. Hill. Moore taking no chances.
Happy to concede it behind.
Maynard brings it back in. Quaynor can keep it moving. The kick is precise. Kicks across goal. Good thinking and good execution too. Who will stand under that? Pendlebury in some space on the wing. He doesn't waste many. Schultz seizes the moment. Delivers it inside 50. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
I'm not sure he's got the journey from there.
Needs that to come back.
Accuracy in front of goal is so important, particularly in a close game.
Away he goes. Goes long from the kick in. Steele. What more can you say? What a hand pass. Henry. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Frampton read that one right off the boot. Manages to find a teammate. Dacos picking their way through. Maynard has a vice-like grip. Up and under. Sinclair. Where would they be without him? Bit of a nothing kick. Elliott. That might attract a pack. Sinclair got to the fall. Gives it everything. Frampton wins it back. Great mark. Who was he aiming for? Crisp. They'll bide their time. Sloppy disposal. And we'll have a throw-in.
How's it look down there, Gaz?
Oh, it's not pretty at the moment. You can hear the body-on-body contact down here. They're hitting in hard.
Steele reads the tap well. Henry, that's a bruising tackle. Marshall, it's a high kick. A real rainmaker. Membry, desperate defence. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Who can get the clearance? De Goey, and they're out of trouble. Dacos, good handball. McCreary goes laterally. Crisp, he just dropped it.
How'd he get rid of that? Illegally, says the ump.
Crouch, desperate to win it back. Heads towards half forward. Comes over the top and holds on. They'll go the long way. Henry, under pressure. Higgins, how will the umpire see this? Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Good ruck work. De Goey gets the kick away. Crisp at centre half back. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Pendlebury, slick hands. Murphy, probing ball. Mitchell pushes into space and receives the footy. Goes at goal, but I think that's going the wrong side of the stick. It's a behind.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Away he goes. Danger here. Wilkie, all on his own. Can they get something going? Battle. It's a high ball. Hill. Kicks to half forward. Maynard. On the non-preferred. Crouch. Fumbles it. The kick was ill-directed. The Pies have won it back. Dacos looking to extend this margin. That play should have resulted in a shot at goal. And we'll have a throw-in.
Both sides are placing a premium on team defence, which is making goals very hard to come by.
Important clearance here. De Goey, can they find a late goal? Howard, can you believe it? Oh, that's incredible. Absolutely amazing. He's got under that one. Pendlebury, a model of consistency. Heads towards the half-forward flank. Mitchell lays it off. He's done brilliantly. Markov has it within range.
He's goalless so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
three-quarter time and still anyone's game. Time. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
A boil-over is well and truly on the cards, and the coach's three-quarter time address was mostly motivational in nature. The message was, when you can't run any harder, that's when you run your hardest. There'll be a few tired people walking off the field at the end of this match.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. Crouch. Good tackle. Neither side able to clear the footy. Marshall gets his hand to it. Crouch, rolling the sleeves up, honours the lead. Towards half forward with the kick. Henry. Crosses the paint. It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
Goals have been tough to come by. Got to make the most of your opportunities.
He struck it well. It'll go close.
The Pies can't fall into the trap of trying to save the game. They need to keep taking it on.
Maynard brings it back in. Good work rate. The switch is on. The kick was centimetre perfect. Moving the footy laterally. Quaynor working hard and being rewarded. That's skillful. Dacos, delightfully done. Frampton running in support. He's suddenly a popular man. Higgins, DeGoey gets to it first. McCreary, he's completely shanked it. Dacos just has to hit a target. Chris appreciates that delivery.
These half chances can often be the difference.
He should have the distance, but I'm not sure he has. Howard showing why he's such a good defender. Conservative kick. Henry marks in the back pocket. The Saints have been gallant. Sinclair got to the right position and hung on. That's an aggressive handball. Webster. Dacos does well under pressure. Maybe he could have gone himself. Webster, desperate stakes. Dacos misses the target and it's out of play.
Lots to analyse, Gary. What stands out?
It'd be great to see both sides play a more adventurous brand of footy and go after the game. It's been a little dull today.
Windhager. Marshall absorbs the pressure. I think he called for that. Solid tackle. The Saints will have one eye on the clock. Marshall got his palm to it. Crouch. Higgins. He's set upon. The umpire says he had no prior. Cox had his measure today. DeGoey. Hurried kick goes very wide. Pendlebury. Who's at home? Howard wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. And they're away. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
We haven't seen many goals here, but what we have seen is two very disciplined, hard-working sides refusing to give an inch.
Marshall smashes it out of there. Steele, crisp. He's run into trouble. Windhager. He's normally good on his non-preferred. Higgins. Steele has worked hard to present. Goes long. And out it goes.
Both defences are holding up well. Goals haven't been easy to come by.
Marshall has rucked tirelessly. Steele. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. It's been a great duel between the two big men. It's a hot footy. The Saints are doing a good job of locking it in their forward line.
Gaz, what's caught your eye?
The Pies have made some mistakes, but they haven't been deterred. They just keep creating opportunities.
Mitchell takes the hand pass. Howard claims a terrific contested mark at centre half back. Mitchell out of the congestion. DeGoey. I don't think he meant to smother it. Knew the tackle was coming. The umpire will have it. Big clearance to win here. This is great pressure footy. We'll have another ball up. Marshall punches it out of the ruck. Crouch. Got to get it on quickly. Quality delivery by foot. Towards full forward. Quaynor had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Kicks laterally. Frampton. That's not clever at all. Mitchell.
Hey.
This is good ball movement. Dishes it off. Markov. The distance is the only problem. It's a goal.
You had any doubt before, you shouldn't now.
The Pies have opened up a break. Marshall with the tap. Met solidly. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Rucks go at it. Crouch. He'll be sore in the morning. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. Cox with a deft tap. Steele. Crouch. Quick kick towards centre half forward. Dacos. Mitchell. The Pies are bringing great energy. Schiltz had his name written all over it. Heads for the pocket. Elliott has a vice-like grip.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
Should kick the goal now, and does.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Saints are in danger of being run over. Marshall gets his hand to it. He's under close attention. Owens knew where the help was. Steele. It'll be a goal one way or another.
They're piling the pressure on, and if they can keep it up, the rewards will come.
Back into play. The Pies emerged victorious. They were challenged, but they were good enough to stare down their gallant opponents and pocket the win. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed the action. It's bye for now.
Well, you can see the last year's winners. So I got last year's winners, Collingwood, have gone through to the grand final where they will take on Essendon again or Port Adelaide. Well, you see, they've gone through the hard way. They lost in the first round to Essendon, so if they play them again, that could be a revenge game. So we'll look out for the next game, which is Essendon against Port Adelaide. So take care. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next one.